Hi, my name is Raymond Corella. I'm part of the Paswayaki tribe, and this is my first semester with Native SOAR. My experience with Native SOAR began with a lot of excitement. One of the first experiences was being a part of the TO parade. It was awesome to see how many of the community members were excited to see the U of A float. They were all very supportive and welcoming to us. Afterwards, I would experience the TO fair with my fellow classmates, which I was nervous about at first, as this was the first time I would interact with them on a more individual level. We were given a scavenger hunt to locate things across the fair and take pictures with our group members. In the end, this was a really enjoyable experience, as it was a fun way to get to know my fellow classmates and a great icebreaker to begin to build relationships with them. After this experience, I was very excited to continue to build on those relationships. As class continued, we had more projects that allowed us to work with and learn more about each other. One of my favorite projects was the Rep Yourself project. It was awesome to see how everyone put their poster together and what moments helped define who they were. Everyone's path on life was so unique and interesting. And another amazing experience was meeting the grad mentors. Hearing their stories and the journey they took to get here was inspiring. I'm glad I had the opportunity to talk to as many of them as I could, as each grad mentor was very supportive and knowledgeable. Whenever we had an event such as the Rep Yourself presentations, they made sure to attend if they could. To see the community surrounding Native SOAR is amazing. The support they have for each other is truly incredible. As we continued through this journey as a class and community, a much needed spring break was coming, but little did we know so much would change in the span of a week. Stress began to creep in as I felt like I was drowning in emails. I felt as though I was getting 10 emails a day for all of spring break. The break felt short-lived as I worried about the transition to online classes. I worried about work as my brother is high risk for COVID-19. I opted to stay home to create less of a chance to expose him to the virus. My dad was considered essential and to this day still deals with people who are not taking the pandemic seriously. My sister would not have a normal senior year. She wouldn't have the graduation she always dreamed of. As for me, I felt as though the whole world had just turned upside down. The transition to online made me feel stuck and made me feel like I was in a funk. As for Native SOAR, the transition to online meetings and instruction was a little weird at first. Slowly we adjusted to the new online environment, and it became an environment where we could stay connected with the community. It allowed many of us to process everything that was happening and provided support for those who needed it. It was a positive environment where we could just clear our mind. For me personally, it would help me distress as I didn't feel alone when we met. We were still able to be a community and help each other through these difficult times. Because of the community Native SOAR created, it helped me find ways to deal with the stress of life right now. I made sure to spend time with my family at least 4 hours every day. This allowed me to take a step back and appreciate everything I have. I even began to contact my nana and cousins more often, making sure everything is okay. My friends and I would have meetings to check on each other and make sure everyone was doing okay. Many things will continue to stick with me from my experience in Native SOAR. Those being, your community and family will always be there to support you. Be compassionate towards others as you never know what they are going through.
Oh my god. You guys are kidding me. Did you actually? You actually.
It's a size extra small. You like it?
Oh my god, you guys. I've been thinking about buying one.
Alright.
To try something new, as you never know what you will discover about yourself. To get out of your comfort zone, as nothing ever comes easy staying in it. And to be thankful for what you have, and to not take it for granted, as you never know when you'll lose it.